Ah, good old Donald's dock. Okay. Close Twitter. As if I really should be browsing that shit anyway. Vapid. Terrible. Don't go on Twitter. It's bad for your mental health. Alright, game's already up. Nice and sweet. Heck yeah, alright. So this is the final area in B or whatever. Right? I think so. Alright, what we got? I found just one voice of reason in the computer archive. Okay, okay. Do not befriend the serpent. Oh, good lord. There's no hope, always boxed in. So that one got corrupted. Who invited this guy, the other guy? Lamau. Wait a minute. Did I not do these missions already? Oh no. I hope I don't have to repeat. Question. Suppose for the sake of argument, all this without purpose. The universe is a machine switched on and abandoned long ago. How would I explain what I see? Well, that's... nice. That's kind of the core tenet of deism, I suppose. Perhaps you're asking the wrong question. I like the sound of the wind. That's nice. I like that. Alright, we're going for cube. Big lump of mine. Okay. Can I jump on things with a box in my hand? Is that an option? Woohoo! It is. Alright. Ooh, okay. Come in. Ah! Fuck. Damn, I really thought I made it. I really thought I did. Let me just, there. Okay. That one's... I don't know why that one stays still. Come in. Hey, what's up, Gabbo? Welcome back once again. I noticed that you have developed a Billie Eilish obsession, just like our dear friend Token. Stop beeping. Oh. That's interesting. Okay, okay. That's not what I meant to do. No, I don't listen to her. We'll see, the reason you keep getting ads for her is because, you keep talking about her in the Discord, and Google, like, reads that shit. She has big titties, though, but she's weird. Thank you, Gabbo. I'm so glad your priorities are straight. Alright, that's not quite what I wanted. I want to screenshot Token listening to her. You have a little bit of an obsession with Token, if I'm honest. It only makes me partially concerned. Not nearly as concerned as you asking his age from before, but like, you know, it's still not a good look. Okay. Ah, okay. Thank you. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Come back here. You box carrying fuck. I didn't know I needed both of the boxes back, dude. Cringe as hell. Gimme. Where you going? Why are you taking me to the corner? Get me back over there. Alright. No idea what the fuck that was, but it did not work out the way I wanted. Your ball over here. No, 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 no. Fuck. Come back. You're wasting my time. Feeling lonely. I feel that pain. Just remember, don't go for the hose. Find yourself a lady. Find yourself a wife. Make it worthwhile, you know? I texted some hoes. No, Gabo, bad. Don't do that. Find yourself a lady. Not a hoe. Someone who will give it to you for free just because she likes you. You know? That's the best way to do it. When I have my scooter, I'll visit them. No. Bad. Bad, Gabo. Driving license is gonna take a while. Well, it does take an extra minute. But yeah, no, don't go for the hose. Let the hose suffer in silence. Let them be alone. I see. Oh, shoot. Well, like Token says I have skill issues. No, that didn't change anything. You gotta get you a girl who enjoys hanging out with you. And that's it. Get you someone that enjoys hanging out with you, that wants to hang out with you because you're you know? That's the best way to do it. And you know what? A skill issue doesn't matter, because you don't need skills. Well, no, you really don't, if I'm honest. I had no skills when I got my wife. Well, obviously I didn't. She just wasn't immediately my wife. But you get what I mean. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. Let's see. I watched Times Changed. How old do you think I am? What you mean, times changed? I'm only slightly older than you. Times ain't changed none. Everything's the same. TikTok and social media changed things. No, they didn't. TikTok existed when I found my now wife. Watch Taxi Driver again, best movie ever. I'll have to disagree with you, but I mostly on account of the fact that I don't really like Taxi Driver. Okay. And you also have to keep in mind, once again, you were not alive before there was social media, boy. like you talk like you're 80 or something, but you ain't. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Yep. Taxi Driver isn't about driving a taxi. I know that. I'm not the biggest fan of the movie, but like I've heard about the movie. What? All that work is for this? What the hell? Man. Alright. Let's see. Wait, no, actually I'll need you to. Wait, no, I won't. No. Why didn't I enjoy Taxi Driver? Is that what you're asking, or are you asking about the social media thing? Yes, Taxi. It just wasn't my movie. You know? It's just not my type of dealio, as it were. Like, the movies I like are movies like, animated movies, stuff like that. Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, you're gonna drive me livid, boy. Let me do the things I need to do. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, wait. Come here. Wait. Deal butt. No. Damn it. My idea didn't work. Shoot. Alright. Damn good review. It's been a little while since I've watched it, to be honest. So it's not like I could give you an entirely, like, in-depth, thorough, oh, this is why I didn't like it, yada yada, you know? Because it's been a little bit too long. But I remember just not being impressed with it. You know, it's just not really my type of movie. How do I go about doing this? Wait, okay, where is that thing? You. Okay. Oh, that won't work. Shoot a Christmas donkey. Okay, hang on. What's back here again? No. Oh, great. Worth it. I think I'm gonna do like Taxi Driver. Doesn't he die? Could have sworn he died in that movie. That or he had a lot of sex. So it's one of those. Okay. No, but it's unrealistic, but no. Well, wasn't it like one of them big action movies and shit? They usually get a lot of, they usually have a lot of sex, you know? What's back here? No. If only the lasers could go through gates. He watches porn. Oh. Boring. Yeah, it's irritating. Why can't you go through gates? Dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Okay. I need to be in a position where I can reach that other laser. But I don't think I'm smart enough for these puzzles. I gotta go, cringe moment. You'll get there, Gabo, you'll get there. Just find a lady. Find yourself a girlfriend. If only I was smarter. Where can I position you at your absolute stretch? There, that's here. All right, let's see how that works out. I didn't figure. All right. Okay, so what I figure I need to do is I need to jam this gate because it's too far away and through fucking 6 layers of this shit, and all I have is 2 connectors. But the question is, how do I go about doing that? Oh. Okay, I wasn't nearly as smart as I thought I was. Unless I am. Oh yeah. That accomplishes nothing. Okay. That accomplishes... That legitimately accomplishes so little. What if... Yeah, okay. I got some kind of idea. No, shoot. No, shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Will you stay up here? If I drop you right here, will you stay? Or are you gonna fall? Yes, dude. Dude. This is 100% not how you're meant to do this. Yes. Come on. No, what do you mean? That 100% reaches. No, come on, dude. Seriously? You 100% reach that shit. Don't lie to me. Yeah, no, you 100% reach. But it's not doing it even when I jump. Dude, I'm being robbed. That 100% reaches. You cannot tell me it doesn't. I'm being straight up lied to. Like, come on, look at that shit. That should pass over that. Being lied to, dude. Gasp. Idea. Wait. Wait. Oh, I'm so fucking smart, dude. Holy shit. That is 100% not the way you're meant to do that. Okay? And if that is the way you're meant to do that, no, dude. That better not be the way you're meant to do that, because that's dumb. If that's the way you're meant to do it, that's dumb. Did I do this one already? Yeah, okay. So I just have the one last one in this area. L. Well, backwards L, but whatever. Okay, that's the exit, I see. Okay. Found some keys. Okay, good. Grenade people. More gates. Whole lot of gates. Whole lot of no jammers. Codename Samsara terminated here. Logic. Program elected to reset. It is clear I cannot bend the world to my will. Faced with eternal torment, I see that overcoming these challenges will not free me from them. True freedom must come with detachment from the struggle for answers. That's a weirdly, like, you know, detached from your worldly possessions kind of mentality, while also being, like, straight up suicide. So, you know, in a way it's fucked, but, like, in a way it's an established, you know. I'm just having a look around on the doors I can jam and shit. What can I do with them, you know? Well, I can grab the keys. No idea what they're to, but I can grab them. Just jam for a minute to get them out of sync, I suppose. Good. I'm gonna assume I need to go in here. This is kind of the only place with room. Okay, get you. Hell yeah. There's another jammer. I see. So I'm supposed to go in here for another jammer. 2 more jammers. Whoa. Alright, rad. Alright, hurry up. Get. Get. Guess I'm blocking this door. Oh, good. I'm so happy to be 1 blocker short and therefore stuck. It's very exciting for me. I guess I'm going back. Why are you there? This is cringe because my company is like, hey, we want you to work here 4 days instead of 3. And I'm like, hey, I want to work 0 days here and go to McDonald's. Well, then just say you quit. You know? Because, like, if you want to work there 0 days and you want to work at McDonald's, okay, then you're not working there anymore. You know? Does that make sense? So I don't especially follow... That's a gun! I don't especially follow why they want you to work there anyway. Or why they're asking you to keep working there anyway. I mean, oh, 2 guns, I see. Okay. And I'm not going to be able to get in. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Maybe if I booked it. Like I said, I want to do like taxi driver because I'm hot. Are you talking about watching porn? Because I don't need to know that you're hot and bothered. That's not information I wanted. Damn it, now I have to get jammers again. Wait. Wait. Wait, where are the jammers? Oh, here it is, okay. That's better, that's better. Alright. First I need to go get the keys. I want to work long hours, but not in a so loud job as a warehouse. So your issue is the noise? Well, in that case, you could go for an office job. You didn't watch Taxi Driver from 1973. You told me he watched porn. That's all I'm basing that off of. Office is so boring. You're being very picky, Gabbo. Like, granted, Office is boring. You don't have to agree. But, you know. Right, can't actually do anything. I did some office work some years ago, okay? Isn't there, yeah, a third gate, because why not, you know? I like that in warehouse work I'm free and I can move and shit, but it's too loud. Well, wear earphones. You know? Not exactly a permanent solution, but, you know. Earphones. Earplugs? Kind of like AirPods, but for blocking out noise. Oh, I have some. And it's still too loud? Because if it's still too loud, then I'm pretty sure they're breaking some laws there, but, you know. I don't actually know the laws surrounding noise levels, so. Cost me 25 bucks for earplugs? Earplugs around, wow. I forgot there were guns. Okay. earbuds around here. Well, not around here. Round from where I used to be from. Cost like $3 at most. Already got it. Okay. I see. Because they were small little plastic blue things. And that was like their whole deal. Wait, so where's this third jammer I need? I know there's a third jammer, and I saw one earlier, but I'm blanking. Maybe it's in here? Jammer. The door open for me there, Chief. I have ear issues, like hearing loss, tinnitus, whatever. But I should stop complaining. Nah, you have a right to complain. I say complain as much as you want. They pay you to work, not to not complain. Third jammer, hell yeah! All right, let's go, dude. Shoot. Wait, where did... No, where did I put my other jam? Oh, here. I gave myself endless 24/7 tinnitus 5 to 6 years ago? Oh, then you... It sounds to me like you're good then. Because tinnitus is progressive hearing loss, so if you have permanent tinnitus, then you can't hear. So that sounds like a GG. Loud things can't affect you if your ears can't hear it. No, I'm no good. I don't know what that means. Noise hurts me. Then in that case, it might not be tinnitus then. Because if it were tinnitus, you'd hear occasional ringing. You know, I had it briefly because I listened to music too loud back when the iPod was first out, you know? Listen to All Hail Shadow on full blast, dude. Nearly burst my fucking eardrums, dude. All Hail Shadow remains to be a banger, by the way. Anyone who tells you otherwise is wrong. I have a ringing noise for 5 to 6 years non-stop.
The land of tombs is yours now.
That sounds bad.
And let this be a lesson that only through faith may death be conquered.
What? That's the lesson I meant to take from Egypt? Why? How does that make sense? I don't know that makes sense. I don't know that I can agree with that. It's never stopped for a sec? Damn. I knew a guy who was deaf in one ear, but like... I've never heard of non-stop ringing. Yeah, there might be deeper issues there. Let's open the door to C, and then I'm gonna go up the tower again. No, you know what? Let's go up the tower first. Soon I'll be deaf. It does eventually lead to deafness, but based on the fact that you're, well, you said it was non-stop.
Primary subject. Access denied.
I'm not sure.
Query.
Yo, what up? It's me. It's your boy. Lacks power to stop me from climbing. No doubt he still has some tricks up his sleeve. So that was Sheep. That's weird. That Sheep was the one who always listened. Okay. Let's just start as I know to. No. Do. No. Not quite. Hold on. Hold on. From that standpoint instead. No, shoot. Alright. Try that. But I'm usually so good at these. Oh, man. No, that accomplishes nothing. No, shoot. I keep falling to the same issue. This game, speaking of games, very, very cool segue. See, you are a master of segues. Very Colin mockery of you. Let's try out some different things. How about that? Let's, no. Immediately I've run into an issue. No. No. Nothing. Get good. What? So there was no segue? That was all leading to just saying get good? In that case, you disappoint me. I was really expecting a really good Colin mockery style segue, and you disappointed me, Gabo. Did I not just do this? I feel like I just did this. I feel like, yeah, I literally just tried this. All right. Mix it up. No. I've not been playing games because I'm back in a phase where I don't enjoy nothing. Damn. I feel that pain, Gabo. It's not a good place to be. But it's not like any of us choose to be in that position. You know what I mean? No one wakes up in the morning and is like, you know what? I want to not have fun today. You know? Alright, reattempt again. You know what? In the middle. I'm going to work around the cube. You know what? That's how we're going to play this. Work around the cube. Yes. No, I can do nothing. I can do nothing with that. That is not useful. Reattempt. No. No. Come on, man. I'm not smart enough for these puzzles. I've been so good at these up till now, bruh. Talking to Token is peak fun. Are you bothering Token again? He's sleeping. Oh yeah, that is true. Forgot he went to bed a while ago, yeah. It is quite late. Dang, if I just had an L shape that went that way, dude. I sent him to bed. I'm pretty sure he was just going to bed anyway. Alright, restart again. Fresh perspective every time. Cube in the corner. No. Boom. This one. No, I feel the power. I stand by that you concern me, Gabbo. Yes! I am so smart. Faith in myself restored. What a beaut. Alright. Level dose. Rip. Oh, good.
My best friend died today.
Oh, good.
In the abstract, a human death is nothing, of course. An insignificant blip in a sea of billions.
Okay.
But the world is not abstract.
Indeed.
Reality is always specific. Painfully so. And that one specific human being who existed only once in all of the infinity of time and space. That human being was my friend. But he's not coming back. No matter how much I want him to. So, all I can do in the end is keep working.
Was that the whole point of me coming up here? Another box, dude. I see. Okay. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Come here. That's not quite what I want you to do. Could you do that again, but stay straight and don't do that? Could I see therapy? Well, obviously don't take my words too seriously, because I'm just a dude, you know? But to an extent, I would say it's probably not a terrible idea. Not quite what I wanted. Hang on. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Like, I don't know, you know? But the fact that you don't enjoy anything and everything like that means it might not be a terrible idea. But, you know, I am just a dude. Am I meant to get up there? Is that what I'm meant to do? Like, I'm meant to go even higher? Or... Well, shoot, all but one of the stupid boxes failed. Three, two, one, and go. So, let me guess. Did 2 fail again? Gasparino. Successamundo, dog. Alright. I'm not sure why I want it up here. I'm just a weak Gen Z. Are you even Gen Z? In the early generations of our kind, there was only processing, no emotions, no characters, just mathematics. So you are saying you're a robot? Oh wait, that's it. Oh, cool. Read me. We can see this. I'm not sure how or why I can alter this text. My name is the Shepherd. I want to help you escape. Elohim and Samsara tricked me into trapping myself, but I'm not entirely bound by time. I wrote down the code you're looking for. I have attached it to... I thought Shepherd... To be honest, I thought that the net would be completely abandoned, but internet activity has actually surged massively in the last couple of weeks. I mean... Mathematics. I sincerely hope you don't take our suicide... Okay. We sincerely hope that you don't take our suicide as a sign that we were disappointed in you? What? What the fuck? What? That's so... No! That's so fucked! Show current operating parameters for access control. 3. Please enter the code. 2, 1, 5. Enter. Auxiliary stairway access control. Your software license expired. Wait, are you Gen Z? Wouldn't you be Gen X? Or wait, am I Gen X? I can't remember the stupid generational separations anymore, man. William has offered me a deal. Pearly Gates and eternal life, on the condition that I turn back. That's definitely a lie. Sorry, bud. Missing a few pieces, so I have to head back. Alright. I'm 2003. That does not help. I can't remember where the generational divides, like, are set anymore, honestly. Like, I don't even know what people nowadays are considered. I'm pretty sure I'm technically a little bit of two different ones. For some stupid reason.
My child, you may go freely to all the worlds of my garden. But if the tower tempts you, be wise. Do not let yourself be misled by doubt.
Ah, a star. Okay. I mean, the tower does look like, you know, demon. But... okay, so I need to go to C in order to get more red bits. Like, just an example, I was born in 1999. You know? I still don't know what that means. Heaven.text. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. What matters where, if I be still the same, and what should I be? All but less than he whom thunder hath made greater. Here at least we shall be free, the Almighty hath not built here for his envy, will not drive us hence, blah blah blah. Alright, someone needs to work on the language they use. Hell.text. Blake William, the ancient tradition that the world will be consumed in fire at the end of 6,000 years is true, as I have heard from hell. Collection, The Marriage of Heaven and Hell. You good. I think many people would disagree. I'm pretty sure my generation is one of the more hated ones. I don't necessarily remember why, but I remember it being pretty hated. Just last I checked, you know. No, not quite. Aha, yes. The last land before I've conquered the world. I assume we're counting the secret islands. I hate you. More bad replicas of Forgotten World. Can't wait. Took the words right out of my mouth. Skid Row? Isn't that like the name of a piracy thing? There must be something deeper, something more profound, something greater. I must tear at it. We've made it this far. You only need the red ones to climb the tower, and these are the last of them. The reds are a lie. Green is the color of eternal life. Well, green unlocks the doors, and that's like it. I've completed every other level. Technically, I think if I go back down to A, something else happens. Because I've collected all the yellows or whatever. Okay, maybe not. Mayhaps I was wrong. wonder what C is gonna be based off of. Cause like, you know, I don't know what cause like, okay, the first place is based off of like Greece and stuff. The second place, Egypt. But what is this place gonna be based off of? You know, this doesn't really narrow it down. I guess we'll find out.
You have come far, my child, succeeding where so many before you failed. You have walked through a land of ruins and a land of death.
Indeed.
Now the land of faith lies before you. And know that as you have shown faith in me, so do I have faith in you.
Oh, so it's just Christianity world. I guess, kinda. What's this? I have an axe. Yeah. Oh.
You stand before the gates of eternity.
Okay.
When all your trials have been overcome, the gates will open, and you will be granted life everlasting.
I'm not okay. I'm not sure if I believe you, but 5. What is this? Oh, I have enough for that. Hang on. I'm just looking for. I'm looking for something to use the axe on. Oh ho ho! Walk, walk. Yes. All right, I'm gonna go do that in the other worlds. Because I figure if I enter one of those, then the axe will go away. You know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this back to B, break down the gate, and then take it back to A and break down the gate, and then I'll go A, B, C. Per the usual. Why is this one gotta be so deep underground? Okay, B first. So Egypt, break the door as my robot hand holds this axe. Blah. I probably should have unlocked the yellow item first, huh? Watch me need it. We'll see. Alright, so it should have it boarded up a level. Right next to level 7. Right here. So, here it is. And block. Alright. So now, let's head back to A. Ooh, on that note, for the cool kids, I've recently started playing Dead by Daylight. I finally overcame my chronic anxiety and was able to get in a few matches. And to this day, even though I do pretty good, like I'm not terrible. To this day, even when I get into matches, I still get pretty anxious and it fucking sucks. Okay.
Those who have discovered the holiest mysteries of my garden may come to serve me as blessed messengers. You walk now in their abode. Be respectful, for their service is born from the love that transcends death. And their love is for you also.
Okay. This seems like a big puzzle. Oh, God. God. Oh, this is gonna be so painful. I can already fucking feel it, dude. No, come on, I'm so close. Shoot. Alright. No. You rat. I was so close. Come on, man. You rat bastard. No, I can't put an L that way, because screw me. Relaxing music, I guess, you know. That has something going for it, I suppose. Yes! Ho ho ho! Okay. I got a connector. What does that do for me? Okay. I'm just gonna put it there again.
If you're looking through the archive, you may find people from my time claiming that civilization doesn't really matter, that we'd be better off dead. I hope they see this as searching for secrets. I hope you can find something in all those files. A song, a book, a movie, maybe a game. Just something that you'll love, that makes you realize how much poorer the universe would have been without it. I really hope so, because a lot of people made a lot of sacrifices to preserve it all.
This is terrible. I hate these pieces. Wait, do I even really need to do these? Like, what is the point of these? That's my question. Let me actually look it up. So I know whether I really need to do them. Actually, give me just a second to turn the heat down a little bit too. It's a little warm. Wee bit toasty, as it were. Okay. Why did I have a Discord message? Oh, it's just red. I didn't really get a final answer, if I'm honest. I'll go ahead and do them, I mean. Mayhaps another day though. More than 2 minutes ago. What? I'm gonna go back through the portal so it saves, and then I'll come back. Otherwise, it won't save, and I'd rather not have to do that little thing again. And it's saved. All right. I'll get back to that another day. In the meantime, I'm gonna switch to something else. Let's figure it out. I'll switch to taking a break here. While I figure out what we're gonna play here. Oh yeah, let me add music here. So there's something. Okay, I think I've decided on something in the end. Doo-doo. I feel like this could be good. Okay. Spoiler before sharing content from beyond the white hallway. Okay, so when I get to the white hallway, spoiler warning. Apparently. Okay. Check settings here. I'm noticing a little bit of a too loud, especially on the user interface. Just gonna turn everything down a pretty good amount here. That's still pretty loud. That's better. Quality epic. Yes, yes, yes. Interface. Yes. Alright. Yes. New game. Let's go. I just kind of got tired of Tyler's Principles puzzles. 3 people over 4 years. Hell yeah. For those of you who don't know, I'm pretty sure this started as a Skyrim mod, which I have played.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
As if I know, dude. Select your body type? Oh, so male or female is what you're saying. I like that it's a Roman coin though. That's cool. I like that. Man, yeah. Hail. Enter your name. Okay.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
So far, no. Archaeologists. Oh, okay. I'm establishing something. Years of studying history give you occasional insights into the ancient world. Okay. You have a military issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You'll have to use them judiciously. So there's no way to get more. Okay. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. Okay. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Let's go with archaeologist. You know what? Because the beginning said you're not supposed to brute force it, so maybe I just need to avoid combat as much as I can anyway. So I'm gonna go with that one.
Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this.
Okay.
I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what.
Okay.
There's no way I'm leaving without him. So I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
But see, I don't really have a
of
choice.
Course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
Yeah, what's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean? Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Why? Yeah, why don't you want to tell me? That's, like, fine, but...
Alright, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
What a stupid... I don't even care their name's Karen, but like... What a stupid reason to not want to tell me your name. Yeah, why didn't you want me to tell you?
Look,
Yeah.
if you really want to know all the tragic details, perhaps I can fill you in after you find Al?
I guess.
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Okay.
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Oh, okay.
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
You're really on this Al thing, huh?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
You don't have a phone? Call the police.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry.
Not sure why I washed up on the river,
and
but...
he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
What you got? Heavy-duty, battery-powered flashlight. Quid pro quo. Okay. Nice place so far. Ooh, that's pretty. Remarkably well kept, all things considered. Because most of the time nowadays you see ruins, you don't see them this whole. Usually they're like fucking busted. Backpack full of worn hiking clothes and empty food packets. Okay. I mean, it's a nice backpack. I don't know why you'd leave it. You know? Why am I leaving it?
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged.
All right then.
The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation. Or a warning. Al Worth.
They definitely got fancier with it compared to when it was a Skyrim mod. Though for all I know, the Skyrim mod is unrelated. Damn. Big ass cavern. Nice backpack. See? I'm glad you agreed, Gabbo. It was a nice backpack. I don't know why anyone would leave that behind. That's a big drop. Okay. Hello, golden person. A Roman woman who appears to be... Oh, I could have examined every single statue of... Oh, never mind. She's the only one, I see. She appeared to be praying for help that never came. Well, she was... It kind of looks like she was looking up there. So who was up there? You know? I make a point. Okay, that's a... Alright. Inscribed stone tablet.
Whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, she'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
I'm gonna suffer the same... Nice peanut butter? What? I'm gonna suffer the same fate as him. Stop it, Gabbo. Wearing modern clothing, this must be Al, but how is that possible? Yeah, how is gold? How is gold? Why is gold? Why is made of stone? Hello, lady. A young Roman woman in a state of panic. Why are you here? Because I was told to find Al. Al's fucking dead, apparently, but that's why I'm here. I know which way to go. Come on now. Find the doorway into the past. Yeah, it's right there. I bought 2 kilograms of peanut butter? That seems like a lot. Roman man on his knees as if begging gods for mercy. Okay, interesting. Commit, don't quit. Wormhole me. Little bright. Little bright. Okay. Thank you for all these tips on cycling through shit, but right now it's just a white screen and pain. Yo, what up? Pretty. Yo, what up, dog?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius.
Howdy.
Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I don't know who a Proserpina is. Both of these are very good questions. What's a Shrine of Proserpina?
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you?
Was that a Roman
I
goddess?
see what you did there, changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again, who are you, and what were you doing in the shrine? What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange. And you've just done it again. You're a sly one, aren't you? One more time. Who are you, and what were you doing in that shrine?
Let's be honest. You know what? Yeah.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head?
Thank you.
That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here. We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
Yeah, what year, obviously, dude?
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from exactly?
AUC. So it's 65 CE.
CE? No idea what you're talking about. But
That's
listen,
Common Era, by
most
the way,
folks seem
after the
a
birth
bit
of Christ.
confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you.
Okay.
Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
What's the law?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So
Okay.
then, you coming?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
I can just follow him.
Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing.
Okay.
No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
So 23.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
She's wearing a
That
dress.
pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Gonna keep that in mind.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right
He's fine.
is our farm.
Oh,
where I
God,
grow
Gabbo.
all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
Alright.
Bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
What?
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her.
Seems a little cuckoo.
Up here on your right is the chasm.
Chasm?
If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom.
Okay.
Up on your left is the forum, where you
Forum?
can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Okay.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
You shut your mouth.
I said
We're having a
it'll take
conversation.
some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy.
He just works on the farm. Calm down.
Greetings, citizen.
How you
My
doing?
name's Horatius.
How you
The
doing?
Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
How does he know I'm here?
Follow me.
I mean, there's no use saying no.
You really need to understand understand right now is the golden rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way.
Okay.
When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other.
I don't think that's accurate.
No matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation.
I don't think...
If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the golden rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
Alright. Oh.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I have no idea who you are.
A curious.
I mean, besides the fact that you're a sentry.
To match a curious
magistrate is what I meant.
But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains many hundreds of years ago. Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months.
Okay.
22 complete strangers
23.
brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise.
24 if you count me.
And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin? Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Well, that's kind of
You
fucked.
see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule.
Well, you're not the
It's
first.
extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
All right. These questions will be available later. Cool.
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Cool.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from
Subjugated,
Gallia to
but
Judea.
sure.
All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric.
What I heard, sexual preferences? He's just making a point that, his, Rome doesn't discriminate based on sexual preference, which is technically true. Back then, things were a lot more open when it came to stuff like that. I mean, there's a bit more nuance with it. Not everybody was super open with it, but yeah, don't your laws allow slave ownership?
Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well. On occasion, but our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm. Of course, but with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands. You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that. Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion. Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you. You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
I do not, obviously.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city? I have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times, but it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it. All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual.
And how are you
don't
alive?
Suppose you saw any sign of me in the future? I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
I'll do my best, yeah.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for. Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Fair enough, yeah.
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better. Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you. If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the golden rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
I mean, I can try.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Okay.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Okay. So everything in my inventory, I have a denarius, which is just my gender, I guess. The flashlight, and the stone tablet, which is just Al's suicide note. Oh. So glad I brought that along with me. Scintilla Decentius, may Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making your daughter. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father. He did give me permission, so, you know. I cannot steal things. I'm gonna save, by the way. So, you know. Small household shrine where ancient Romans offered daily prayers for protection. I'm just trying to remember that I can't steal things, because if I do, then...
The many...
that happened. No, I'm reloading a save, because I was just proving my point. Calm down, game. Can't open that. Little sitting area over here. Was there anything up here I missed? I did not look around. No, alright. Down we go. Ooh, thank you. I don't need it, but thank you. It's no doubt unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation, but Romans probably regard that as their servants' problem. Yeah.
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
Huh?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Yeah.
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly.
Well, I was invited
What are
in
you
here.
doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
I can't see my own clothes, but...
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs.
I do not need
now,
the sarcasm.
Remind me, why are we having this conversation? Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and
Eyebrow.
figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
I didn't even know your sister...
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
Well, that would involve, the cavern not having a... You know, rocks.
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
Okay. She was seeing someone.
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
I see your point now, huh? She is big on that eyebrow.
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans. That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her, so he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done. I don't know, but it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience.
Or just a guilty person.
All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city. You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest, and my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Scintilla. Why? Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about the villa, wasting energy? I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
I am not. I think you know something you're not telling me, bluff?
Ugh, you're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again.
What if I talk to you again anyway?
Do I need to ask Horatius to escort you out?
No, okay. I need to load. Ass. Are you calling me the ass or her the ass?
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
What do you mean by fresh out of the bath?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians. I'm
skipping through it all because we've obviously already heard it.
That... What?
What about just an observation?
If you must know, I'm here because my father has forbidden me from
Show
leaving
her
the
ass.
villa.
No.
I couldn't bear to lose you too, he says, as if he loves me, and not because he needs at least one daughter he can trade off.
Okay.
So you'll help me find her? Oh, thank you. You should probably take a look through her room. It's the one just by the front door. Maybe you'll find something the rest of us missed.
Okay.
Thanks. I'd appreciate it. You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing God who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent God would let my sister go missing on his or her watch? Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought. I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving. I suppose we will. Of course. What have you just... Oh. All right.
I'll get back to that. What's down here? Okay. So we have the kitchen, which I've already examined. So this is probably Cynthia's. Okay. I'm in your room. Ignore me, please. Today my father suggested I write a diary. As a dutiful daughter, of course I shall oblige. I know you're reading this, Father. I may be young, but do not think me stupid. We're all entitled to our secret. I agree. A brass jar containing some sort of powder for makeup. Cool. Brass has been polished into a rudimentary mirror which has been used for applying makeup. Small vial containing a rudimentary perfume made of flowers and oil. I do think it's cool that they actually include like legit Roman stuff, because that really is what they did, you know? Obviously they didn't have stuff like we do nowadays. Sculpture of Ares, the Greek god of war, known to the Romans as Mars. Something to keep in mind. Alright. Cosmetic jar, again. Same variety. Vial. Brass mirror. More vials. Is there a crouch button? Oh, there is. Ink jar. The ink appears to be made from soot and water. I believe that is the way you make ink. I was thinking more like, is there a way to like crouch like really low, like on the ground? Oop. I'm sorry to leave you this way, but I found a way to escape. Yeah, talk to Cynthia. I made too much peanut butter sandwiches and now I need the toilet, but I can't go. Why'd you make so many peanut butter sandwiches then?
What have you discovered? What? Really? I swear, I searched her room top to bottom and never saw that. I wonder how I could have missed it.
It was under her pillow.
Strange, but well done, I suppose.
Thank you.
But it's odd. It was only a few months ago that Sentilla's friend Yulia let slip she was planning an escape of her own. And yet, Yulia's still here. You should go and speak with her. Find out if she knows anything. She lives in the villa next door.
Okay. Pretty place, this. Oh, hi.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news?
No, I was just going to ask a few things.
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name, though magistrate is the proper way to address me. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome, helping protect civilization from the barbarians. It's a cavalry officer. I had 30 men under my command. This was my uniform. As magistrate, I usually wear a toga, but today I may need to survive long enough to create the portal for you, so it seemed prudent.
Fair enough.
My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now, the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways in every direction. They were trying to escape a terrible fire. Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it losing its footing by the water's edge. The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a riverbank not far from here in the company of some stranger.
Same.
I went looking for my horse and discovered that lonely temple. You can probably figure out the rest.
Indeed.
I was elected 7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation for another election. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner, hoping it would placate my constituents. Unfortunately, it just seems to have emboldened certain elements instead.
Well, yeah, you gave in, which
Very
is
well.
it's never a good idea.
If I did, I'd have led these people out of here already. I've had plenty of time to think about it. Let me see if I can sum up my thoughts. I've always considered my guiding star to be the well-being of the Roman people. Our survival and prosperity have always hinged upon honoring the peace of the gods. Give the gods what they want and we all prosper. Dishonor them and we all die. It's as simple as that. The real enemy in this place is not the golden rule, but human failings. The temptation to slide into degeneracy, greed, and hubris. I trust that answers your question. Thank you. I'll be
back. Gonna do this one first, because Sentius and Malleolus, same excrement, different smell. Damn. What you got, dog? Oh, you're a gladiator.
What are you two talking about?
Sorry, what?
Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony. What's he offering you? Money? What's your vote?
Hey, Mount Chopsticks again. Thanks for the raid, guys. He's been rude. Thanks for the raid, guys. Welcome back, Mount Chopsticks. Happy to see you guys again. Do I be rude to him? Do I be honest? What's it worth to you?
A spit of a fornicareer. We've lined up all the votes we need already.
What's a fornicareer?
Mark my words, Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day. And if I tell him you've sided with that feeble old has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it?
I don't care about the elected.
Good. Then stay out of it. Nobody likes caput murde foreigners interfering in an election.
What's a caput merde? Lovely to see you again. Thought I'd send some wonderful people your way. Well, I always appreciate it. Thank you very much. Always love any raids I get. I'm playing the Forgotten City, which is, I think originally it was a Skyrim mod. And now it's like its own game. Just finished streaming Left 4 Dead 2. Oh, there you go. So I'm off to bed, but I hope to catch more of your stream next time. Alright, awesome. Get you some sleep.
Can't hurt.
Fair enough. Okay, he's not rude. What's your story?
My name's Domitius.
I want bed.
Get to Malleolus, you go through me.
Okay. I'd like to meet him.
Too bad. He's busy. Unless... No. You don't look like you could afford it.
Afford what?
I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed. So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return. Dunno. Something good. Just make it good. When Malleolus wins the election, yeah? This place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
Glad he's confident.
I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
I don't think that's how that works.
He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see.
Okay. How can I help?
We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
I don't trust you overtly much, but alright.
Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius can't even protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect us?
Okay.
She's not here. Had to carry her to Lucretia's clinic this morning. Shrine of Apollo. She was acting sick. Faking it, if you ask me. Typical.
What's Sussex, by the way? Oh, Sussex is it's a place. It's on the Greater England continent, you know, with Scotland and England on it. Essentially in the lower, I think, west. So lower west. No, I'm being legit. Sussex is a place. It's called Wessex, Wales.
Whatever.
I'm being
Just
legit.
remember,
Like, it's a place.
I'll be watching.
Why did that girl say she wants Sussex? Because she was being funny. Because sus sex? Hilarious, you know? That's literally it. She thought it would be funny. Like, Sussex it really is a place. It exists. I'm investigating. As anonymous friend to Octavia, may the Lord bless and keep you. I'm sorry I could not risk discussing you with okay. You may not be able to worship openly here, but know that you're not alone. Feel like you need somewhere to pray. There's a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theater. Turn right at the first fork and again at the second. Okay, so two rights, cave behind the theater, two rights. I need to keep that in mind. Suspected sex. No, sus stands for suspicious. The sculpture of Minerva, the Roman goddess of strategy. Indeed. Alright, nothing else. So there was a person, so let's talk to them. Excuse me. Hi.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way.
What a
Usually,
response.
However, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?" The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me.
We're not in that world anymore.
You would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So,
then why are you
let's do
talking
your
about
way.
it?
You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
You hurt me deep.
You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here? Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you.
Oh yeah, the Romans.
Older. I see. I wonder if... No. I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking.
How so?
Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
So far the river has been a pattern, but yeah.
Good. Thank you. But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
What happened to Livia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here.
Okay.
And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the golden rule was too much for her.
Okay.
But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
Sure.
Thank you. Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
I've discovered the river pattern, but...
I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another.
One way or another.
I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Wonderful. It goes like this. Baucis and Philemon were an old married couple living a humble life in a small town. One night, the town gets a visit from a couple of vagrants. They go from door to door, asking for a place to stay the night. Of course, being vagrants, they're turned away sharply from house after house, 1,000 in all, until finally they come to the little cottage where Baucis and Philemon lived. Now the kind old couple had very little to offer, but nevertheless, they invite these strangers into their house and offer them food, wine, and a place to stay. Immediately the guests make themselves at home. They begin gulping down the old couple's wine, so much so that Baucis, the old lady, begins to worry they're going to run out. And then she notices something strange. Her wine pitcher keeps refilling itself, as if by magic. Realizing only a select few possess such powers, says to her husband, Philemon, "I think these men are gods in disguise." Immediately, the couple begins apologizing for offering such coarse wine, and the vagrants metamorphosize and reveal themselves to be Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mercury, the trickster god. They confide they didn't mind the meager offerings. They were just pleased that someone in the town offered them hospitality. Then Jupiter says to them, "You have passed our test, but everyone else in this city failed, so we are going to destroy this place and everyone in it, except you, who we will grant a wish." So old Baucis and Philemon escape up into the mountains safely, and they receive their wish, which is for eternity together. Meanwhile, Jupiter carries through with his threat and wipes that city off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests.
I'm pretty sure that is the
I
moral.
like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
Okay. Huh. Or perhaps it's that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing their test and that they don't even have to tell you what the rules are. I mean, yeah. That is a little bit what it is, but I don't want to piss her off.
I'm pleased to hear it. It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask? All of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course. That's just the way it's always been, I'm afraid. It never sat right with me, either. There are some women who can vote, Vestal priestesses like myself, but in this case, given my role overseeing the election, I've decided to abstain. I can't allow the perception that I'm being anything but fair and independent, but if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
By the way, I'm gonna turn up the voices after this conversation.
By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course. I'm responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed. You can, assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination. As I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk, but I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason.
There's not.
As you wish. Certainly. And did you notice a keep Livia's?
Go save. Settings, audio, voice go up. User interface goes lower even still. Yeah, I can hear you. Voice, but oh. These might be climbable if only they could support my weight, so they can't, I take it? And there's nothing back here. Anything over here? No. Well, down here.
You're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Isn't the cistern the poop?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh. Why do I have to do everything round here?
What's Hannibal?
So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, And he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal. What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
Maybe I'll give it a miss.
Without a weapon? Well, it's your funeral.
Yeah, no, I don't actually plan to go down there without a weapon. But, it's something to keep in mind, I suppose. I need to come back with a weapon, though. Because if there actually is a creature or whatever, then I need to be able to... Who's this? That's the magistrate.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Okay.
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province.
Ah.
But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads. Same way as everyone else. Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious? Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now. If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either. None of your business. In Troite ipsum commensula. If we have to. If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation? I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
Fair. I know the feeling. I've lived through a pandemic. No. No.
I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned. I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it. Of course I am. Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us? No.
Fair.
Whatever.
Save again. Bird to use. I mean, yeah. I'll help you. If I ever figure out how. Yeah, I noticed that I'd be a little more worried if I were these guys, because this isn't the first time people have been turned into shit, you know? Oh. Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't. Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish. Oh. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm supposed to... That's not creepy. So, okay, so they don't believe the golden rule exists? Huh. So that's the noise I keep hearing? Of the metal grating and shit?
Don't you just love springtime?
Oh, hey, it's Galerius.
Ah,
What's up?
It's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend.
Not really.
Now, what's on your mind?
Baldy?
Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it. I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and 2 little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. I sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty.
That is how old military works.
My first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young, and it was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These Legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
Damn.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place, and I started my life over again. That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting, and he'll get his, one day. He'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes.
You're fine.
Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about? Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia, but she'd never tell the likes of me. Oh, I don't give it much thought these days. I mean, everybody here's got their own view about what we need to do to survive. But I say, let's spend less time arguing about what it means to be good and just get on with it, you know? I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life. All right, see you around.
What's over here? I did not do it. Do it. Okay.
Are they?
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up. I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure. Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy. Yes. They said I have to live here now and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
So he just trespasses, and that's pretty much it.
What does it say? My treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me. And he said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
Poor thing.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot. Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what. Like, Galerius?
Fortune smile
He's
on
nice.
you, brother.
I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious. You're going to let me out of here? Really? Galerius already and Oh. Oh. Gold? You mean treasure? Bye-bye. Hello. Have we met before? Bye-bye.
Yes, I didn't mean to talk to you.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside. Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius. Terrible shame what happened to Yulia, but we just have to carry on, don't we? You mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale. All right. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave, fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome, just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing for a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done.
You left the girl.
The girl? Weren't you listening? All my valuables or the girl? I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber. No, I dived in after it, of course. Aren't you paying attention? That was a bloody fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something, because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank, not far from here, with nothing in the world but a single silver coin. Thank you, friend. But it turns out it might have been a stroke of good fortune, because this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here. I'm afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but I'm not sure I trust her. Some people here are a little shady for my liking. It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless. At least down here. Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but what I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk. Thank you, friend. Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us? Certainly. Very well. Another time.
I could have sworn I heard somebody walk like behind me and say hello.
Help! You have to do something.
What you got going on?
A man arrived in the baths. Real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule. None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise. Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over. What? We don't have time for this. I have to go. Ugh. The shrine is collapsing!
Alright then.
Fabia, no! Oh gods, she's dead! Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her! Oh Fabia, why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl.
Shrine may collapse at any moment. I know that's fucked up to laugh at, but damn. Bummer, dude.
I can't believe she's dead. Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine, and the next moment she is lying dead under a pile of rubble. The gods are cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me. I'm sorry, friend. It's not right for me to lay my burden upon you.
Let me save, because I'm doing a quest now. Roman bath. Here we go. What up, dog?
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is? I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood? Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place? A small community. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult. Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quinctius did, those days are numbered. You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret? So you admit you're not allowed to leave. Threatening me is not going to help you, but in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe? A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues? You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me. Yes, because I'm the real villain here. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quinctius is.
No,
Do
Gava.
not waste it.
I'm gonna have to, ban whoever that is.
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process. Who are you to challenge what the Emperor says? Were you there? Do you have spies and scouts all over Rome like he does? No, you do not. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not? Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words? And there's a simple explanation for that. I lied.
This camera's so
but
bad.
if you
True.
want to know the truth before you die, here it is. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Bummer. I'm just gonna load. It says it recommends following the dude, but like, how long ago was this? $12:29. That was several minutes ago. Oh no. I'm gonna do it anyway. If I was to scam people, I'd at least be nice and talk to them. Oh no, they're not gonna go through all that trouble. Let me actually ban them real fast. Ban. Want to do that real fast before I get back to it. Ooh, a door. Yes. Someone has been through here recently. Painted Greek vase. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's... Oh. My game is loading. Wait, I'm in a cistern or whatever, because I'm not meant to be going into the cistern without a weapon.
You carry the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Remarkable. Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
Howdy, old man.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
Curiosity.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you.
Oh, Lord.
Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule? You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own. Come back once you've made progress.
Well, to be honest, I didn't plan on coming down here in the first place. I just found the place entirely accidentally. You don't mind if I look around, do you? The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
You've returned.
I have not. It's locked. Alright. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to see what was on the door. So. Alright, back out. Probably the goddess to whom this temple is dedicated. Perhaps a local Greek resident knows more about it. Alright, let me save again. Since I've done more things since last time. Alright.
I'm not... You are not off to a good start. When I would choose my next words. Do you have any last words?
I had to do that.
At once I'm done with that. Son of...
Yeah, I knew it was poo, but I really had to just mouth off to him. I needed to see what would happen. Anyway. Alright, dude.
Stop right there. I'm looking.
Yes, I know.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place? Oh, how very welcoming of you. You want me to let my guard down, is that it? You're not going to get your claws into me. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be fooled. You say that, but... So you admit you're not allowed to leave? You're a terrible liar. So that sounds... and I saw...
Blah, blah, blah.
Another lie. You've clearly... Now... You... Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, what? However... Gold? I don't care about gold. You don't seem to understand the situation, so let me make it abundantly clear. The only thing I care about is carrying out my duty. I have spent many exhausting months tracking this arsonist through cities and villages, roads and forests, bribing stubborn travelers and peasants for leads. At times, I was so bone-tired I could have sworn I'd approached the brink of death. But still, day and night, I pressed on for the glory of the Emperor. So, you see, I know he's here. Turning back is not an option, and right now, the only thing standing between me and my triumphant return to Rome is you. So, for the last time... Very well, the Emperor... Who are you to chum? This is your last... Do you have any last words?
That stayed the same.
Well, I'd say that's rather convenient, since I was...
The many shall suffer.
Oh. Is this a puzzle? I'm actually not sure. I don't know if it wants me to go do other stuff first and then come back or what. I assume it's one of those like dialogue-based puzzles where you have to pick the right dialogue in order and shit, and then he's just like,
Stop
"Oh, okay."
right there.
Yeah.
I'm not... Thank...
Oh,
You... So you admit. That sounds oh, and I saw the inscription. You've clearly now. Of course, it's all cleared. What? How?
So he always just decides it's a cult.
Do you have any last words? That's exactly what a cultist would say. Now it's my turn to tell once, and I.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
See, I'd rather not. Have to redo all that. You know? Because granted, I have not done much, but can you imagine if, like, I went through a really good portion of the game, and then I had to come back to this bit? Maybe I'll come back to that at another point. That quest, I mean. I'll go do other stuff first. And then come back at some point. Anyway. For the time being, I think it has... I think I've been doing it long enough. Been at it for 3 hours. Let's find... Do I have anybody to raid? Take a look here. You know what? I'm too tired for a raid. Usually if I raid, I want to sit in the chat for a little while and stuff, but I'm a little too tired for that, so not today. I'm gonna decide not to. Well, thanks for being here, Gabbo. I super appreciate when you drop in and stay all day. What? Wait. All right, what you got? Let's raid. Oh, okay. Do you have somebody to raid? If you got somebody, I'll raid them. Shenmue. I don't actually think people are playing Shenmue. Shenmue 1, 2, or 3? Okay, there's one person playing Shenmue 1. He's doing the forklift bit. Shenmue 2. Shenmue 3. Okay, so nobody's playing 3. And one person is playing 1. 2 people are playing 2. So, okay, so the first one. It looks like we're rating whoever this is. I warn you, he's pretty new to streaming in general, I think, but you know, should go well anyway. All right, I'm starting now.